show you the Ada Twist Scientist curriculum that I put together. I put this together like 3 years ago when my daughter Juliet was 6. She's now 9. At the time, she was super into Ada Twist, and I really wanted to capitalize on that. And I thought, you know what? I might as well offer it here to you guys for free if you have an Ada Twist lover. So this really was just put together by my daughter's love of Ada Twist. So it is, not professional or anything, so don't come after me. But the goals for this are to learn the scientific method, to develop a growth mindset, develop positive character traits, ask questions and seek answers, and be introduced to various science topics. It's designed to be done twice a week for 12 weeks, and you do need a Netflix subscription in order to watch the show. There are some that were available on YouTube, and I did link those, but you're not going to be able to get them all. Each episode has two different stories in them, and they're about 15 minutes long. And so you'll see that you focus on one story a week. So not one episode, but one story a week. I also really encourage imaginary play and using the dolls and the on-the-go lab set with experiment cards. Those are totally optional, but they're super fun to add in if you have an Ada Twist lover. So basically, I know that you guys are busy, and so if it says to research something or it says to cook something, I did try to provide links for those, so you really don't have to do anything except for watch the episodes and follow along here. So I have a little disclaimer that I have watched every episode of Ada Twist that is in season 1, and I have not found anything too controversial. Of course, you need to make that determination for your own family. So if you've never watched Ada Twist before, I would recommend watching it yourself, maybe before you show it to your children, to determine if it is something that you want your kids to see. But from my point of view, as a pretty conservative Christian, I did not find anything too controversial. However, it does include fantasy and magic. So if that is not something that your family likes to incorporate, then you might want to stay away from this. But it does pretty much data neutral science topics. It doesn't address sticky topics such as age of the earth, evolution, or similar things. So does stick to pretty little kid neutral topics in the show. However, if you do come across anything that is offensive in any of these links, or you think I should know about, please feel free to email me and I can make sure those links are updated. Or if you find a link that is bad or something like that, depending on when you're watching this video, links go out and things like that may need to update this. So feel free to just email me at educationalroots@yahoo.com or just leave a comment on this video. So basically what I did is I broke down each story. So for example, season 1, episode 1, A Fort of One's Own, and I pulled what are the topics in that episode, what materials you might need, and then I give you a day 1, a day 2, and then bonus activities, which you could do really whenever you want. This is totally use it however you want type of curriculum. It's just to really give you ideas. Basically, I did the work of going through the episodes and pulling out those topics and finding links, but you could do nothing or you could do it all. Just watching the show itself, honestly, is learning. I love this show myself. So for episode 1, season 1, episode 1, A Fort of One's Own, they're talking about chain reactions and energy transfer. And so, I suggest making a fort, making goo, dominoes, and stargazing. A lot of this stuff doesn't make sense until you watch the episode. Then when you watch the episode, you're like, oh, that's why they're making goo. Oh, that's why they're playing dominoes. So I really think that it is great if you as the parent can watch the show with your child, because this is all going to make sense when you do that. So again, I just linked. These are all hyperlinks, so you can just click whatever you need. I give ideas like at, getting the telescope from your local library and that sort of thing. So, or here as a virtual or real field trip, visit a court. If you can't go visit a court, I linked a virtual field trip for you. So basically I just, like I said, pulled up topics. So evaporation, electricity and power outage, problem solving, baking science. Who doesn't love that, right? Again, with this episode, like it's so fun. They um, talk about baking, right? And in the episode, like they're like, don't forget the sprinkles, right? So that's why we have don't forget the sprinkles here. And then you're gonna bake chocolate chip cookies, one with baking soda, one without, to see the difference and all of that. So again, all of these things really go along with each episode. What plants need, a bird's nest and science of magic, audiology and sound waves, architecture and sense of smell, and brain break and problem solving. So then it gives you some information about me, how to connect with me, and then the scientific method worksheet. So if your kid is a little bit older, maybe like upper elementary age, um, this curriculum would still be absolutely fine for them, but maybe you would want to have them do this scientific method worksheet to, um, enhance their learning a bit. For the littler kids, I definitely wouldn't even bother with the scientific method worksheet. I want to talk through some of it, but I wouldn't make them write down anything at all. And so this, again, goes along with the episodes. So you should be able to fill this out for each episode. So anyway, I am going to link this down below. It is going to be a Google Drive link. It will automatically let you copy it. And please, I just ask, if you're going to share this, that you just bring them back to, if you're going to share this with your friends, just link to my video, and then they can download it for themselves. So totally free. Just thought I would share this since I made this years ago, and I thought, you know what? Why not share it with all of you? All right, have a blessed day.